Now this is an interesting piece. This is the Eames chaise. Most people recognize Charles and Ray Eames that have an affinity toward modern mid-century furniture. This piece was made shortly after World War II. There was the New York Museum of Modern Art held a design contest to sort of reliven the creativity after the war, and about 3,000 designers and artists signed up, and they entered their pieces, and this is the one that Charles and Ray entered in, and this was their first fiberglass piece. They prior to this and during the war, they were working extensively with the bent plywood chairs, such as the lounge chair and the plywood dining chair. And this is their venture into fiberglass, and fiberglass is still being produced to this day. The ironic thing about this particular chair is it was made for, or lounge chair, is it was made for about 2 years, and then production was stopped. At the time, the fiberglass, the construction method of this was just too expensive to reproduce. And then about 25 years later, advances in the technology of molded fiberglass made it possible to reintroduce this piece, and for them to start producing it again. Originally it was available in white with this natural hardwood base, and now you can see it in several colors. There's probably some red, there's black. I know at Kardiel it's available in quite a few different colors now. You can kind of look at the front of this and you'll see how thick it appears. This is a hollow, basically a hollow core fiberglass shell. So when they make this, they put 2 fiberglass shells together, and then there's hard rubber discs similar to the discs that go on the back of the Eames lounge chairs. Those black round discs, they used those a lot in constructing their pieces back in the 40s and 50s. And that supports the weight. Those are placed within the body, and then they fill it with styrene. And so there's a sort of a thickness to it, a bit of a heftiness to the edges. And this one, true to the original, has a high gloss fiberglass finish, and as long as we're talking about the construction, it also has the pure stainless steel pedestals that provide a floating look over the solid wood platform. Le chaise is actually Lachaise. It's not Le chaise. Many think that this was named, or you might just think that it was named after a French chaise lounge, but this was actually made after a sculptor named La Chaise, Lachaise, and he made. There's a sculpture, and it's a woman sitting upright, and that sculpture, were it to be placed in this form, would sit perfectly on this chaise. So the chaise was actually formed around the sculpture. Not surprising that the Eames would come up with kind of an artistic story for this piece. I'll take you a little bit closer here. If you want to see one of these and you're ever in London Heathrow, the Virgin Atlantic First Class Lounge has this piece in there. I put one in my house, actually. Very comfortable chair. These fiberglass pieces don't look comfortable, admittedly. They look like they would be hard. But if you've ever sat in the Eames fiberglass rocking chair, it's a similar story. You can sit here for hours and read your Kindle or iPad or book, or just relax. We'll do a shot around the back. And like all of the pieces, all the reproductions that we provide, the This one's done with quality as well. The metal frames are bolted on. It's not screwed on. So this piece will last a long, long time. We'll include some pictures of some people sitting in it. Debbie will be, she's 5'6". You'll get an idea of the real human dimension that way. And Jason is 5'11". There are reproductions of this as high as, let's see, $10,360 as of when this video was made. I just looked it up online. This reproduction, the Kardiel reproduction, you can find, you'll find it for under $1,000 in the white and this wood finish. At the time of this video, this wood finish was also available in a darker stained.